Oh, God, I don't want to lose my baby, Victor. I don't want to lose my baby.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, thank you. Would you open the door for us, please? Thank you.
I'm still trying to understand this. You actually got Lily to go fishing?
Can you believe he talked me into it?
Yeah, can you believe not only is she the littlest thing on the boat, but she catches the biggest fish, but she makes me throw it back.
Wait, now that's your fault. Why did you let her throw it back?
Please.
Oh, look, Neil, look at this one. Excuse me, you guys.
You should have fried that fish.
You two
I'm
look
telling
like
you,
you're
bro.
so in love.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, come look at the honeymoon pictures.
I will a little bit later. All right?
Okay.
Almost in high definition.
So I take it that married life agrees with you?
Yes, I still haven't come down from the clouds.
I am so happy for you, baby girl.
Thank you. I'm happy for you too, Dad.
I wish everyone was.
Why is it that, Sharon's pregnant, but I'm the one who feels like throwing up?
There's a lot at stake here, Phyllis.
No kidding.
We don't want to do anything now that we're going to regret later.
Right. So, did you confront Billy about sleeping with Sharon?
Yeah.
Did he deny it?
No, he admitted it.
I hope he got down on his knees and begged for forgiveness.
Nothing quite that dramatic.
What did Sharon say? I mean, how did she justify her actions?
I didn't bring it up.
Why not?
I didn't see the point.
What is it gonna take for someone to call Sharon out? What is it going to take? This woman sleeps with 3 men, gets pregnant, and lies to all of them. You know, if I did that, I would get stoned to death in the town square.
Nick, it's late.
This is important.
Okay, well, make it quick. Jack's gonna be home soon.
I know I promised you that I wouldn't tell Phyllis that this baby you're carrying might be mine. But I cannot keep this from her any longer.
Well, why stir up trouble? I mean, until we know for sure.
We made a pact. There's no more secrets between us.
Nick, she's gonna freak. And, what if the baby turns out to be Jack's?
I made up my mind. I have to tell her tonight.
Do you know how much pain you're gonna cause her? I mean, I completely lost it when I found out that Phyllis was pregnant with your child.
As much as I wish I could undo that, I will never, ever regret having Summer. Any more than I could ever walk away from this child if it turns out to be mine. And if Cassie's prophecy is true,
Nick, stop, okay? Just stop it.
My only concern right now is Sharon's peace of mind and this baby's health. Don't do anything to upset her.
Oh, God forbid I upset Sharon. God forbid Sharon is accountable for her actions.
Don't do anything crazy. There's an innocent child.
I have an innocent child. I do. Who's gonna help me? Who's helping me? Who's protecting me? Who's protecting my daughter?
Trust me, I'm angry and disappointed too. If I can cover So can you.
Oh, the hell I can.
Phyllis, this is the only way to save your marriage.
Nope, not if Nick's the father.
Listen.
I know my husband.
Nothing has changed. I am keeping my promise to Sharon. I will be a father to this child regardless whose it is.
I can't even believe that you can look that two-timer, actually three-timer in the eye. I can't believe this.
I promise you I will do everything in my power to see that you and Nicholas are not destroyed by
Well,
this.
it may be too late.
Why do you say that?
Because my lovely husband hasn't even told me about the pregnancy. He seems to think I'm clueless.
So maybe he's waiting for the right time to tell you.
Is there a right time to tell your wife that you may have gotten your ex-wife pregnant? Is there a right time to do that?
No, you have a point.
Yeah, I certainly do. Has Sharon told you that Nick could be the father of this child?
Not yet.
Not yet. They're keeping secrets. They're keeping secrets, and that's not good for either one of us.
Nick, you have got to stop obsessing about Cassie's prophecy.
Sharon, she told us we were going to have another daughter. She told us that on her deathbed.
She didn't know that we would get divorced and that you would marry Phyllis and have a child with her. She was just trying to make us feel better.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, why mess up your whole family life? You know, you could be in the clear.
Jack doesn't know you told me about the baby, does he?
No,
You should tell him.
it's not your decision.
You should also know that if this baby is mine, I will not allow another man to play daddy to my kid.
Hey, Devon.
Hey, do you mind if we join you?
Yeah, of course. Sit down.
So, how's little Humphrey?
Did he miss us while we were on our honeymoon?
Yeah, you bet he did. And you owe Anna a shoe and me a paperback.
Ooh, he chewed him up, huh?
Destroyed him.
Well, the pictures you sent were great. He's changed a lot since we've been gone.
Yeah, and I've noticed some other things that have changed, too.
Neil and his girlfriend? Yeah, it's pretty sickening, huh?
You don't mean that.
Yeah, I mean that. Karen left Neil because he was messing around with Tyra. And he said it was a one-time thing, a mistake. Now look at him.
Well, I mean, they didn't hook up again until our wedding.
Well, there you go. They've been joined at the hip ever since.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, they're both single.
Really? Neil signed his divorce papers like 5 minutes ago. What kind of message do you think that sends to Anna?
So you think we're moving too fast?
No, it's just Anna that I'm worried about.
You're worried about the example that we're setting.
Look, don't get me wrong. That night we spent together, it was absolutely magical. But I remember I didn't get home till the wee hours.
So next time, I promise Scout's honor, I'll get you back before your curfew.
Good. That would be best.
You know, maybe what we should do is ask Anna what she thinks about us seeing each other. Let her know that her feelings are important.
Well, we already know that she absolutely adores you. You know, you're the only father figure she's ever had. She's already expressed to me that she wishes that you and I were a couple.
Okay, so then what's the problem?
Well, the problem is, Neil, I don't want Anna to have unrealistic expectations of us. You know, how do I tell her where we're headed? And I don't even know myself.
If you're asking me for a
Oh, no,
commitment,
no. Oh, please, no, nothing like that.
Because I think Anna is mature enough to understand how relationships evolve. You know, some work out, some don't.
Okay, yeah, but what are you saying?
Okay, listen, I'm saying that we should put all our cards on the table. We're dating. We don't know where, if anywhere, it's gonna lead. But no matter what happens, we'll always be there for her and we will always love her.
Yeah. So what if Tyra is not a Hamilton by blood?
Well, that's not even really it. It's the fact that she didn't trust me enough to tell me.
No, she was probably trying to keep people from getting hurt.
It didn't work.
Well, I'm sorry, Devon.
It's okay. I found out something else from my Aunt Virginia. It's about my real father.
Don't you need to call another doctor?
I've actually been spending so much time in town that I applied to get my privileges reinstated, and it got approved this morning.
Oh, glad to hear that. Nothing but the best for my baby.
I've been trying to do everything right. You know, I've been eating very well. I don't go into the office anymore. All I do is lay around all day, either on the sofa or in the bed. I'm doing everything I can.
Sweetheart, you've been under a lot of stress.
It's not my fault. After everything Estella's been doing to me.
Hey, Ashley, I need you to take deep breaths. I need you to relax.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm checking for a fetal heartbeat.
What do you think, Liv? You saying the baby?
Shh, shh, shh. I have to listen. I hear the baby's heart beating.
Is it normal?
It's strong and steady.
God, that was the longest minute of my life.
I'm gonna order an ultrasound.
Why?
The spotting is probably nothing to be worried about. I just want to be certain.
Well, you do what you have to do, right?
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Liv, for everything.
My pleasure.
The wonderful news? Baby's heartbeat is strong and steady.
I was so afraid.
Nothing to be frightened of, my darling. Nothing.
Okay, great. And Parker, do not pay a penny more than $4.75 a metric ton. Okay, call me back.
Wow, this take charge businesswoman mode you're in's kind of sexy.
Oh, so all of my wheeling and dealing is making you hot?
Yeah, what do you say we go home and finish this conversation?
You always have the best ideas.
Oh. Hey, Dad. I have the best news.
No later, sweetheart. Ashley's in the hospital.
In the hospital?
She started spotting.
Well, how bad is it?
They're doing an ultrasound later on, but the baby's heartbeat is all right.
JT and I are on our way right now.
No. Do me a favor, go to the ranch, because Abby is out with her friends, and she doesn't know anything right now.
Well, don't even think about it twice, Dad. Abby will be fine with us.
And tell her there's nothing to worry about, all right? They're just making extra sure.
Good.
And by the way, the staff has the night off, so Adam is alone at home. And given his condition, I don't think that's a good idea. Would you go there and check up on him?
Pick up.
Frank, hey, it's Adam. Yeah, I heard you, dirty dog. Couldn't have got out a better time. Listen, I need you to do me another favor. Pick me up. Oh, yeah, and bring a few more of those disposable phones. What am I up to? I have a special gift for a friend of mine in the hospital. I want to drop it off. Yeah, meet me at the place we talked about. I'll see you out back. All right.
Nick, if the baby's yours, I would never deny you access. But me, I'm not your responsibility now.
So I'm not allowed to care?
Look, our emotions are just really raw right now. It was the anniversary of Cassie's death, and it's stirred up a lot of feelings.
Don't make me out to be the bad guy just because I want to help.
Well, remember what happened when you came to the cabin. You wanted to help me or comfort me, and we ended up making love.
Right.
It's like we're drawn together by the past and the life that we shared with Cassie and Noah, but we can't keep indulging ourselves like that.
I just want to do right by you.
Well, right now, you have to do right by Phyllis and Noah and Summer, and you have to forget about me
So why don't you just tell Nick you know?
I can't do that. Then he'll know that I was at the graveside. I overheard them talking about it. And then he'll think I was spying on them.
Weren't you?
No. You know, I don't get any of this. My husband slept with his ex-wife twice, is possibly the father of her child, and, you know, he didn't use protection, obviously. He's like some sex-crazed 16-year-old. Why should I be so understanding?
You need an answer for that?
Yeah.
Because you love him.
Oh. I do. I love him more than any man I've ever loved. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm such an... I don't mean that. I don't mean it like that. I just... Such an idiot. I loved you, too. I loved you. We're two of a kind. I mean, we had an incredible thing. I know that. I'm not discounting that. I'm sorry. Nick, I'm a good wife. I'm a good wife. I've been an incredible wife. I don't deserve any of this. When he told me that Sharon wasn't a threat, I really wanted to believe him. I really did. And then I even stopped going after her. I stopped going after her because he started to convince me that I was the problem. That's why it was all happening. But I've come to realize it's not true. None of that is true. It's not true. Those two have this pull that keeps them together, and they're in each other's lives. And so here I am. And I'm no better off now than I was when I was trying to keep them apart. And I'm going crazy. Because I can't do that. I have to do something about this. I'm not Zen. I'm not that person who says, oh, everything happens for a reason. I'm not. I'm not. I want my husband back. I want my husband back.
Easy. Easy. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I hate wimpy women.
Well, even you tough broads need to let it out sometimes.
I'm just so confused and angry over this situation. I'm so mad at Nick.
Okay, so if you need to cry, or scream, or hit someone, I'm here for you.
Thank you. Why are you being so nice to me?
I know just how much it hurts.
I don't understand why you love her when she's hurt you so much. I don't get it.
Well, you know, we have the advantage of being perfect.
Yes.
Come on, if we made a list of everyone that you and I have hurt over the years, straight from here to Chicago.
Maybe for you. You really want to raise this child, don't you?
I want to be a daddy again so bad I can taste it.
I know you wanted Summer to be yours.
I've just been given another chance.
I hope this baby's yours. I hope this baby's yours for both our sakes.
Even if it isn't, I am going to fight for Sharon. Just as you're going to fight for Nick. That's what you do when you love someone. You don't give up. No matter how rough it gets, you don't give up.
Nick, I'd like you to leave.
Okay, I'll go. But before I do, I want to say something.
What?
I'm sorry if I upset you. I want you to know how much you mean to me.
I do. But
Don't shut me out. No matter whose baby this is, you can count on me, and I mean that. Anytime, any place you call, and I am there.
Good night, Nick.
Good night.
What are you gonna do about this?
Well, I've been trying to track down Yolanda to get some more information, but no one's seen her.
It won't be hard for you seeing her again, especially if she's still using.
I want to know who my father is.
Did she ever talk about him when you were little?
No. She'd avoid that subject. And I always just figured that he was some one-night stand she picked up when she was high.
Well, guess you were wrong.
Guess so. Guy doesn't even know about me.
I wonder why she didn't mail it.
Probably lost touch, I'm assuming. Hell, well, for all I know, the guy could be dead.
Well, you know, I get why you're curious, but just because he's your dad by blood doesn't make him a father.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is that you remember what you were like before Mom and Dad took you in.
Sure I do. I was shuffled between group homes and foster homes.
Yeah, and you were stealing and you had this big chip on your shoulder.
And if Drew and Neil hadn't taken me in, I'd probably be living on the streets or in jail.
All I know is that that is what a real dad looks like.
I get what you're saying. And yes, Neil has definitely done more for me than any other man in my life.
You want my advice? Don't go digging up the past.
I think you guys are right about one thing. I've been a little bit too hard on Neil.
Well, tell him, not us.
Excuse me, I think the jet lag is catching up on me.
You want to go back to the love nest?
Let's do it.
Oh, gosh. Good night, guys.
See you later.
Night.
Bye.
So, guys, we're gonna go home and crash. Okay.
Oh, what are you gonna do with Humphrey?
You know, don't even worry about him. You can let him stay. Come get him tomorrow. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, night, Dad.
Good night, baby. Love you.
Love you. Okay, take your purse. Thank you.
Okay, drive safe.
All right, bye,
Bye, guys.
guys. Good night, newlywed.
Hey, Neil. You have a second?
Can you believe this weather?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Makes me want to get out there and do some gardening. Of course, I'm living in a hotel, so staff will think I'm crazy.
That's a doctor's trick, isn't it?
What?
Trying to make small talk so you distract the patient.
Is it working?
Not even for a second.
So what do you see?
Almost finished. Everything's fine.
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Look, I want you to spend the night in the hospital just as a precaution. You need to relax. You can see the baby's fine.
See? There's nothing to worry about. Baby's fine.
Come on.
Ah. Beautiful.
Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Adam?
Alrighty, well, I have work to finish, so.
So, what's up?
I owe you an apology.
Devon, I let you down. I did. I understand why you've been upset with me.
Yeah, but man, I've messed up plenty of times before. And you've always forgiven me. You've always supported me.
But you know something? Messing up is a part of life. right? It's one of the ways that people learn.
That's right, but I guess you just expect your parents to be perfect.
And when they're not, they let you down, it's a blow.
I'm sorry that I've given you so much attitude.
It's partly my fault. And see, I'm sorry that I wasn't very honest and forthcoming about my choices recently. See, I let you put me on a pedestal, and man, that's not where I belong. I'm as flawed as anybody.
You know what? You're still the best man that I know.
Adam's not down here. He's probably in his room. I'm gonna run up and check. Hey, guys. Where is everybody? It's nothing serious, okay? But your mother's in the hospital. Oh, my God.
No, don't panic,
Look,
all right?
she's been experiencing some spotting, and it happens with a lot of pregnant women. Most of them go on to have really healthy and normal babies, okay?
I'm gonna call her.
No, listen, honey, she's probably being examined right now.
I'll call Victor then. I just need to know that Mom and the baby are okay.
It's Abby. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, I just heard about Mom. How is she?
Well, she has been thoroughly checked out, and she and the baby are fine. They've been given a clean bill of health.
Victor says Mom and the baby are fine.
Oh, thank God.
Sweetheart, put Victoria on for a moment.
Here, he wants to talk to you.
Hi, Dad.
Ashley will stay in the hospital overnight, okay? So they just want to be able to monitor her for a while and make sure that she rests.
Well, that's fine. I'm sure that JT wouldn't mind staying here with Abby. Is that all right with you?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go home and be with Reed, and JT will stay here and hold down the fort until you guys get back.
Okay, and tell Abby that her mom will call in the morning, okay?
Actually, could I talk to
Want
her now?
to? Hold on, could you get Abby on the phone?
Hold on.
Hello?
Hi, sweetheart, your mom wants to talk to you.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Mom. So, you're sure you and the baby are all right?
Yeah, we're really okay. Did you do your homework?
You must be okay if you're worried about my homework.
I know, it's true. And don't stay up too late, all right?
I won't. So you're sure you're all right?
It was a little scary there for a while, I'm not gonna lie. But we're all right now. I don't want you to worry. You get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you very much.
Hey. Hey, what's wrong?
Jack, I know you asked me not to, but I told Nick about the pregnancy. Please don't think that I'm not grateful. Your offer to be the baby's father, whether it's yours or not, is so lovely. But Nick and I were at the graveside, and
It's all right. I already knew.
How could you?
I figured it out.
Well, I understand if you're furious with me.
No. No, it's all right. It's okay.
Well, you might not feel that way when you find out what Nick said.
Go ahead.
He wants to raise the baby if it turns out to be his.
Nick's a stand-up guy. I wouldn't expect anything less.
There's more.
Go ahead.
You and Nick are not the only ones who may be the father of this baby.
I know about Billy, too.
What? How?
Does that matter?
Is that what you two were arguing about?
Yeah.
You told me it was about Jabot.
Yeah, I lied.
Why didn't you just confront me?
Because I wanted you to tell me.
Right. I understand if you hated me.
I don't have it in me to hate you. After rotten things I've done, I'd be pretty hypocritical to judge you.
I may have ruined your relationship with your brother.
Oh, you let me worry about Billy.
We should yell at me or something.
If it's all the same to you, I'm kind of yelled out now. Sharon, I love you. I want to build a life with you. We could have such a wonderful life. You, me, and this baby. All you have to do is say yes.
I was just leaving.
I need to talk to you.
We'll talk at home.
No, now. We made a promise to each other that we would be honest, no matter how difficult that was.
I remember.
You've kept that promise. It's time I do the same. I don't know how to say this.
Say it.
Sharon's pregnant. It could be mine. I'm sorry that I hurt you.
What are you gonna do now, Nick?
If she's okay, then why are they keeping her overnight?
I'm sure it's just a precaution. If we're lucky, the rest of Ashley's pregnancy is just going to be nice and boring.
I hope so. Mom's not as strong as she pretends.
Well, now that we can all breathe easier, what do you say we call it a night, huh?
Sounds good. I have to write an essay on the pearl.
Well, I'll be here if you need me, all right?
Thanks. Good night, Victoria.
Good night, sweetie. She's right, you know. Ashley's pretty fragile right now. If anything happens to that baby, she's gonna fall apart.
So will your father.
After the tragedy with Sabrina and their baby, I don't think my dad could bear it.
Well, let's just be glad the news was good.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go up and tell Adam before I head home, okay?
I'm gonna need this back in now.
She fell asleep.
You know what? Sleep is good for her right now.
I know. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. You want some?
No, you know what? I really want to update Ashley's chart.
Sure. By the way, I want to thank you for taking such good care of her. Okay?
She means the world to me.
Is it really necessary for her to stay overnight?
You know, she was so shaken up after that nightmare about Sabrina. I just think it's good for her to get away from that house for a while.
Okay, if you say so.
I'll check with you later.
Adam, it's Victoria. I wanted to tell you what we heard from the hospital. Adam, are you in there? Adam, are you all right? Adam?
What's wrong, sweetheart? What's this? For heaven's sake. How did you get this?
Next on The Young and the Restless.
No one said that they would have a little girl together, like Cassie predicted for you.
I need to get into Adam's room,
It's locked?
and he's not answering.
You're hoping for a different outcome.
Like what?
Nick leaving Phyllis for you and the baby.